Hey guys, so today I'm talking about mug strategies. This is one of my favorite mugs that I make, and it is very large and it's got this big handle. But I know a lot of people struggle with cracking with their handles, and I actually have one technique that I use that helps me prevent this, and I'm going to tell you about that right now. So what I like to do is I do not throw my mugs and then trim them later. I actually throw a foot when I throw it the first time. And the reason for this is by waiting for the mug to get dry enough to trim, I often find that it then gets too dry to add a handle, and then I experience cracking. So I'm gonna show you guys how I use this Garrity tool. It's the T1 tool, and it's got this nice flat side over here and a nice pointy sharp side to add our foot. And I'm gonna show you how I use this to add the feet on all of my mugs. So let's go. So now that you've got a nice cylinder here, we can go ahead and start to make the shape of our mug. So what I like to use is just my typical rib to create that bulb shape and give my mug some volume. So I'll do that first before I make a foot. So now once we've got the general shape of our mug, we're gonna come in with that Garrity tool. And what I like to do is get it nice and wet, and I'm going to come in at a sharp angle to take off this clay that I don't want here, that I normally would trim upside down later. So you want your wheel to be going really slow, resting your hand on the side here, and come in at a nice angle and push that clay down. Perfect. So then I'm going to use my needle tool and just come in underneath that and scrape that right off. All right, now you've got a nice inset here. So I'm going to come with my sponge and smooth it out and make sure I'm getting that shape that I like. And then I've got one more step. So once I got the bottom in the direction that I want it to go, I come back and I'm going to come at a sharper angle on the side to give it that nice raised foot. And all I'm doing here is just holding this and riding it along the bottom until I get that indentation that I want, so that my mug won't sit flush on the counter. Perfect. Now just finish it up and wipe all that slurry off the sides. Compressing the rim. And last but not least, I'm going to use my chamois to make a nice rounded lip. And there you have it. So I'll show you. So what we've done is just made it to where we don't have to go back and trim that later. This way that it can dry and you can just add your handle on when it's ready, and then you can put it in the kiln. Hope you guys enjoyed this.